is Rebecca, and welcome to today's review of Brigite Knightly's first book in the Dearly Beloved duology, The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy. This book was absolutely splendid. I loved this book. It is a enemies to lovers romantasy, and it didn't just focus on the yearning and the smut. This story is rather plot driven compared to other stories, and of course, the romantic aspect overall of this book is placed on the back burner until we get towards the end. And even then, it's not so much the romance as it is the realization of what this forced proximity has provoked between characters. Our story focuses mainly on the MMC. His name is Osric Mordaunt, and he is a member of the Firen Order, an order of assassins. Our dear Osric, he is facing some difficulties because there is something wrong with him. It's provoking issues with his magic. However, if he completely loses his magic, then his order is going to dispose of him. He's of no use to them if he cannot access his magic. So because of this, he seeks out the help of our FMC. Her name is Aureen Farron. She is in the Halen Order. It's a specialized magic healers order. So they do have common healers. However, the Halen, they're special because they have magic, so they can do more complex things, and it takes the person less time to recuperate. Now, because both of their professions are opposing in regards to respecting life, they're not legally allowed to interact with each other. A Halen is never supposed to heal a Firen. That's a big no-no. Yet circumstance and necessity on both ends forces them together, and from there the book focuses on their unwilling interaction and the search for a cure for Osric's predicament. And of course, from there, once they are interacting, we have some delicious banter. They're sassy, they're witty, lots of humor. There are a lot of innuendos, so I would look out for that. There's also a trigger warning at the beginning of this book, so if there are things that you're sensitive to, I would take a peek at that before reading this. This book is heavily based on the magic system, but that magic system runs parallel to the nervous system. It's explained more in depth in the book. There are a lot of anatomy and physiology terms, as well as medical terminology aspects that are thrown into the book. It almost reads academic sometimes, but that's enjoyable. I like that. The magic system is extremely well thought out. We do see how they interact with each other, how the magic system is intertwined with each other and runs so perfectly with the nervous system, and how that has other effects and implications in the body. And last but not least, this book is written in British English and is set into an alternate UK universe. It is a little tricky to read at the beginning, however, it is totally worth it if you enjoy the witty banner, insults, enemies to lovers vibes. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars as far as the overall review goes, and a 1 out of 5 as far as the spice goes. The only thing that's really spicy in this book are the innuendos, not so much smut. So 1 out of 5. Alright, and that is all for this book, so I will see you guys next time. Check out my long form video on YouTube under Dragon's Horde. Bye!